Hey everybody, and welcome to another video on the new Battlebots pack for the video game Robot Arena 2. So last time I did a video basically that featured Battlebots vs Robot Wars. This time it's going to be Battlebots vs Bugglebots, featuring a lot of the robots that were featured in Bugglebots. That's the second season of it that were included in the Battlebots and Bugglebots pack from the previous pack that are still available for use in this mod. So this is actually going to be a two-parter to this one, mostly because there are a lot more Bugglebots in this pack than there are Robot Wars robots, and so I want to try out more of them. So there's going to be two videos where I'm going to use 20 Bugglebots and pair them up with 20 different BattleBots, basically. And so yeah, each one of these Bugglebots are only going to be featured once. However, though, before I show off which 20 robots I'm going to be using, not all of them do work, though, as I'm guessing that's some sort of issue within the game or the files or whatever, because I was intending on using Drizzle and Snappy in this video, but unfortunately uploading them crashed the game, so that's not going to be possible. Instead, they were replaced with Jester and Holy Diver, who are going to fight for them instead. So yeah, let's go ahead and show off the 20 Bugglebots that we'll be using in this. This is not all the Bugglebots, by the way. There are several more that I'm not going to get to, but these are some of the ones that I find to be the most appealing, some of them that I think will be the most fun to work with. So up first set, we got Tuberg 2 Furious, Annie Are You Okay, Claws 2, Daedalus, Chester, and Hello There. Some really interesting robots. We got a couple spinners, we got a couple hammers, and then we got Grabber Claws 2, and that should make things interesting. Set number 2, Hold My Beer. We always love a good horizontal crusher, and we got one right here. So then we got K2, two-time Bugglebots champion with that powerful egg beater. We got Mini Spinny with a Rev 4, two powerful undercutters. Saw Loser, an overhead saw attacker. Then of course the fun old Sharks Satrakian and fun robot. Then we got OP Sosig. We'll find out in this video, is that robot just as OP as it was in War Machine Season 2? Then right down below we got Splody Boy with its undercutter, as well as The Apprentice with that nasty horizontal spinner. We'll find out if that one's just as OP as it was in the previous pack. Then we got the Wedge of Thunderchild, Crusher of Unconscious 514, as well as the full body spinner of Wyo. And then finally, we got the dual hammers of Wide Boy, as well as the vertical spinner of Holy Diver. So yeah, once again, this is going to be a two-parter video. So you're going to see 10 of these robots fight in this video, and then you're going to see the other 10 fight in the next video. But I'm not going to introduce the Battlebot side to this, because part of it is the Bugglebots do not have AIs. So I'm only going to be driving Bugglebots within these two videos. And I think you all know the Battlebots pretty well, at least. And this isn't a competitive thing, too. Like, this is all just for fun, and at least kind of like show off the robots and everything. But I got some pretty fun matchups put together, at least, that should be able to bring us a fun time. So okay, I'd say let's go ahead and get underway, and let's get to our first match of this one, where we're going to lead it off with Mini Spinny 2, who is going to take on Scorpios. Yeah, and so I think this would be an interesting pairing, knowing how well designed Scorpios is to take on horizontal spinners. And I think this will be a good matchup, so let's do it. Alright, let's see how this goes. Gonna go head on. Not sure if that's gonna be wise, but oh, we got a near hit on the backside, but we ended up spinning out of control. We're getting some nice hits on the front, at least, and we got part of a wheel right there. Doing a good job avoiding getting scooped up by Scorpios, because that's probably the big threat right there. There's just getting scooped up by the front of that robot and all that stuff. So right now we're flipped over. Oh man, we got some scary moments right there about spinning out of control. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, we're going over the top of Scorpios. And Scorpio's getting its first power shot in on us. Yeah, Mini Spinny was definitely pretty good, at least in the previous pack. Heck, and I expect it's probably going to be pretty good here. But so far, we haven't done a huge amount of damage. We flipped Scorpios right there. Yeah, we are getting some nice hits on the weapon area. And the weapon area definitely proved to be vulnerable, but Scorpios is now getting some hits on us. It's been a pretty solid fight, though, I'd say. Oh boy, oh boy, oh no, oh man, I was worried we were about to be stuck right on the rails there. No, 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 no. Oh man, we almost got out of the arena right there. Okay, there we go. Now we're back in control. Ooh, another flip. Yeah, we are scratching up the front pretty well. There we go. We're getting some more hits in. But oh, now we're starting to take some pieces off the front. And I saw the spark right there. That's going to be a control board KO in favor of Mini Spinny. So, all right, that was a pretty solid performance, at least from both robots. It was pretty good action from Mini Spinny. Scorpios was able to take the hits really well, as they would be able to against the horizontal spinners in real life. So, anyway, let's move on to our next showdown, where we got Drum Spinner 2 Furious, who is going to take on Breakerbots. In Breakerbots, I don't think we've seen yet in this little mini-series, so it should be interesting to see how well Breakerbots performs at least in this. So, okay. Oh boy, Breakerbots already on us, but now we were able to take advantage of that though. So we're now underneath. Oh boy, yeah, my one concern, of course, is the fact that Breakerbots is as fast as it is, and geez, our drum spinner does not have a lot of reach to it. See, because when Breakerbots is on top of us, we're not able to hit them very easily. Oh boy, let's get out of there. I literally can't move right now. Okay, there we go, and oh gosh, and we're on our backside again, and I can't move very easily, at least. Yeah, I do plan to include some Bugglebots in War Machine Season 3.2 when I get to filming that thing. I haven't fully decided which ones, because, yeah, I think it'll be great including as many of them as possible, at least, because some of them are definitely very competitive still, even with the update, and I think this video is somewhat a good test for it, and oh, we're starting to do some damage, at least, so. Okay, now let's capitalize while Breaker Box is on its head. Yeah, we've knocked a few pieces off the lifter. See if we can get a wheel or something. Oh, there we go. We got a wheel. And then we got 40 seconds left to go in this match, but it's been reasonably back and forth for the most part, so... Oh, and now we're starting to fight into the lifter. Oh, we're starting to take more pieces off the side. I believe that was some side armor that was lost, as well as a few pieces of the lifter. And that's the fight right there. And yeah, pretty back and forth for the most part, and then Tuberg really started to take over when it started doing some damage, but... Okay, so next up, we're going to see Jester take on M94. Or no, sorry. Jester's going to take on Lucky. M94 is coming in the next fight. And has a much better opponent, at least, so... Or at least one that I think would be most interesting, so... Okay, let's do this thing. So I'm going to try to do is scoop up Lucky, at least. Oh gosh, it turns like crazy. This is not going to be easy. Oh, there we go. Oh, man. We were underneath Lucky, but then... And we got a nice hammer shot in there. We are getting some pretty decent points, at least, for... Alright, we're gonna strike. Oh, we got Lucky smoking, though. But now Lucky is on the attack, going crazy with its flipper right now. And we've locked horns, basically. We are getting a bunch of solid hammer shots in. I see we are marking up the top a little bit. Wonder if it's possible to break something. Hang on, that break something on Lucky. Oh gosh, that was an interesting moment right there. This has been a chaotic match right now. Lucky's just going nuts with its flipper. I've been landing hammer shot after hammer shot, and yeah, we are starting to win the ground game more than we were, at least in the first part of this match, so take that, Lucky. Yes, I'm not even bothering to try to push Lucky back. Oh gosh, and now Lucky's getting underneath again. Oh. And that's the fight right there. Other than the smoke, there wasn't a lot of damage done by Jester, at least. But fight's a fight, and we'll definitely take it, so. Yeah, so next up we got K2 and Adam 94. This one's gonna be an interesting one, I feel. Yeah, and so K2 was definitely one of the more OP, definitely one of the spinner bots in the Bugglebots bunch that was pretty OP at least. So this is going to be an interesting test. Oh gosh, we are ripping apart that spinner. I think that's all the weapon teeth on. I think we just took out all the teeth on Adam 94. Oh gosh. Holy crap, I was talking about how OP K2 is in the old pack, but jeez, we're making mincemeat out of 94. Yeah, because like the one issue with K2 is that it's got probably the biggest gyro issues like out of the entire bunch. Oh gosh. Well, Havoc's just put us there. I think I'm literally stuck. Oh my gosh. I can't believe the Havoc gods would do this to me like this. Jeez, I can't tell like if we're just stuck through the arena walls like that, or if we're literally just high centered on this thing. But either way, we're gonna go round 2 for that one. Try to get a little more action out of that at least. Even though I think minus the Havoc, it was pretty clear who was probably gonna win this. Let's keep it interesting and go again at least. Oh gosh, and we've already ripped apart Ab 94's weapon. Oh, except we lost a piece of the egg beater this time. Oh gosh, and we're gyroing like crazy. Hey, alright. Yeah, and so yeah, K2 seems to be about as OP as it was in the previous packs, so gyros a lot too, so yeah, I was definitely being cautious about that just because of that issue. And let's move on. Hold My Beer, who is going to take on Pardon My French. This is another one I was kind of looking forward to. I think I'm probably going to get a big butt whooping in this fight, because I think Pardon My French is a little bit of a difficult matchup for Hold My Beer. But, oh snap, it's like the perfect size, but the vertical spinner is definitely got enough reach to strike us, though. And they have a pin on us, even though we're right in there, so. Oh! Oh snap, this is a pretty good hold, at least. Yeah, Hold My Beer has never been, at least, a very good robot, I feel, but, like, it's one of those designs where, like, how could you not love this thing? Like, this thing is awesome. And, oh gosh, it's... like, it's such a beautiful design, and, oh, we flipped it. And, like, I drafted it for the first Fantasy Robot League, which was on the which is on the Battlebots Bugglebots pack, at least in the recent season, just because like seriously, this is such an amazing design, and how could you not like this thing? Okay. Oh, whoa, that is a big piece of the weapon that Pardon My French just took off. That was kind of what I was worried about, and Pardon My French is... yeah, because this thing is definitely quite a bit vulnerable to spinner attacks, and Pardon My French is a decent spinner in this pack, so... but we're holding our own pretty well and getting some pretty good control moments. Like, this fight is definitely going better than I was, like, expecting it to. So... Oh gosh, and now part of my French is having an easier time getting control. Alright, come on. Oh man, I was trying to maybe push him towards and out of the arena or something like that. Try to give him a big push into the rails. And maybe hope for an out of the arena, because like that'd be at a heck of a moment from such a awesome design like this. And part of my French is another pin on us, so. There we go. Oh, we're underneath. Oh, except we just lost another piece. Oh, it's the top part of the other crusher. Now we're looking. How do I even call this? An under crusher? I'm gonna guess. I don't know, but yeah, because now we can only grab from the bottom. It's kind of funny. We're able to get control of him a little bit better, but we just lost a couple more pieces. And well, that was an interesting fight, but. Yeah, if I was a judge, I'd probably say part of my French won that fight, but overall went pretty well. All right, next up, we're gonna grab the other crusher we have on the list, Unconscious 514, who's going to take on free shipping. Yeah, I thought I'd bring free shipping back and then have it take on another control bot, and I think having it take on a crusher would be interesting at least. And fortunately, we are going to get to see. Fortunately, while Kraken might be becoming more of a hammer saw, we're at least getting another crusher. So with Quantum returning, oh boy, I immediately regret this matchup because I keep forgetting that like Unconscious 514 cannot self-right very easily, and free shipping is like not the worst possible opponent, but definitely up there at least. Yes, I originally thought about pairing Unconscious 514 up with a horizontal spinner, at least, but I decided to go this route, and I'm clearly paying the price for that. Okay, there we go. Can I get to the sides? Oh, there we go. Let's see, can we puncture the top, maybe do some damage? Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like we did a lot with that, but there we go, alright. Yeah, we're not getting a lot of points for it, unfortunately. Yeah, we are getting some solid grabs on free shipping at least, which is what I was hoping for at least, to at least get something out of that. Oh gosh. Oh boy. It is not good. We need to self-right, which is not going to be an easy task because Unconscious 514 is difficult to right without the help of the opponent, like what we've gotten both times we've been flipped. Well, we got a flip on free shipping though. But yeah, not a lot of damage, but it's definitely still some good control moments, especially from a beautiful crusher bot like this robot. And alright, now we're getting underneath. Oh man, even though we were underneath, we still got flipped in the process. Man, that kind of sucks, but it looks like we're probably gonna end this fight on our head, so well, not exactly, but close enough, so that's the fight right there, and Yeah, pretty back and forth. It was nice to get some good moments, at least, from Unconscious 514. Okay, next up, Wyo, who is going to take on Duck. I think this would be a reasonable matchup, so let's do it. I have a feeling Duck's probably going to win this on the fact that Wyo cannot self-right, at least. So, and... oh gosh, Duck is literally box rushed and stalled me. Jeez, this thing does not spin up very fast. Yeah, because Wyo's kind of like a ring spinner, basically, and at least that's the idea. That's the concept behind this robot, and there we go. Now it's spinning out, but Duck stalled it, and I think this is going to be a 3-minute match of me trying to get enough space to get up to full speed, but Duck doesn't seem to have the lifting power to be able to flip me, which is pretty good news, at least in this case. Jeez, I cannot get enough space to get up to full speed. This thing turns pretty quickly too, just like Jester, I think it was, where I was having a fun time with the turning of it. Okay, now we're starting to do some damage. I see that's part of Duck's beak. So Wyo is able to do something, at least. The spinner does at least have some power to it. But it's definitely not... it's got a very slow spin-up time. Though. Whoa! Oh gosh! And Duck flipped us! Holy crap! Oh, that was a beast of a moment from Duck. Now Duck has to be pinned right now. I'd say if the clock hits 0, unless if we do a bigger piece of damage, I'd say Duck wins just on that moment alone. Oh, because even though I'm not sure if that was a Havoc or if that was actually from Duck, but it was a beast of a moment from it. Oh, more pieces off the lifter, and that's the fight right there. And okay, next fight. Holy Diver versus Deep Six. I originally really wanted to do Deep Six and Drizzle, but unfortunately the game crashed every time I tried to upload Drizzle, so that way I could use it for this video. But I'm gonna go with Holy Diver, who I feel is like the next best option for like the type of matchup I was going for with this, so. Okay, let's do this and see how this fish will do. I think Holy Diver is like such a cool design just because like the vertical spinner is literally a fish. Oh man, thought we had Deep Six stuck. See if we get a wheel or something. I don't think that's going to be able to happen very easily. Drives pretty well, just like Holy Diver. Just as Holy Diver drives pretty well. Vertical spinner. Yeah, we're winning a lot of these exchanges. Oh, that's it right there. We're gonna keep going. Let's help Deep Six out, even if I end up paying for it in the long run. Nope, we're not ending this fight yet. Not my style. so far, not a lot of damage done in this fight, and Deep Six definitely wasn't the most damaging robot, at least from what I've seen, but expecting Holy Diver to maybe do a little more, because Holy Diver was able to do some pretty solid damage in last season, in War Machine Season 2, so... Okay... Hey! Oh, near out of the arena. Jeez, I want to knock a piece off Deep Six, but so far nothing for damage. Either Deep Six is durable, or Holy Diver doesn't have a very strong weapon in this pack. Okay, 30 seconds left to go. Pretty uneventful, at least. I was kind of expecting this fight to be a lot more full of damage, which has definitely not been the case for this fight. We're giving Deep Six some pretty good airtime, but I was really hoping for parts to be flying in this fight, which has definitely been like the exact opposite. Oh, last second shot, and alright, that we'll call that for that fight, and we'll move on to next fight, which is Saw Loser, who is going to take on Sidewinder. Yeah, I kind of thought through this matchup because I thought of like Scorpios and Sidewinder vibes, so that was kind of my inspiration for why I wanted to pair these two up. But oh gosh, and I flipped myself. I'm trying to use like the overhead tactics for Saw Loser, but unfortunately, I think Sidewinder's too small for that. So I might just use this kind of like a little more as a lifter. Like that right there. Now let's see what I can do with the spinner at least. Dude, Sidewinder is really slippery. Oh gosh, I gotta stop flipping myself. Oh! We almost got the out of the arena. Oh gosh, but now Sidewinder has us in the corner. Oh, piece of something came off. I can't tell what that is. That's either part of the wedgelets on Sidewinder, or it might be part of my, or it might be part of one of my front forks. Jeez, I should stop using the arm of Saw Loser like a lifter. But Saw Loser is such a neat design, and I'm glad Saw Loser did so well, especially in the second season of Bugglebots, where it made Final Four. And I definitely wish the spinner was a little more effective here, but yeah, you kind of get the idea at least. So. 30 seconds left in this match. Pretty uneventful, at least, damage-wise, which I'm not terribly surprised about, because I know at least from the other pack, Saw Loser didn't have the most effective weapon, and I see we took some fork damage there, courtesy of Sidewinder. Yeah, Sidewinder seems to have done all the damage, and a Havoc Physics flipped me over. The Havoc Gods were not on my side in that fight, but... Okay, so we're going to go to the last fight for part 1 of Battlebots vs. Bugglebots, where we're going to have the Apprentice, who is going to take on Monsoon. So the Apprentice was one of the more overpowered robots in the pack, in the Battlebots and Bugglebots pack between the Bugglebots, so having it take on a big robot like Monsoon would be an excellent test for it, so we're going to see how this goes. So. I'm amazed at the size advantage of this fight. Oh gosh, Monsoon's getting underneath. Let's... Holy crap, the Havoc Physics, and we are flipped over right now. Now we're more of an undercutter. We're still able to get some hits on Monsoon. I see we got pieces. Oh gosh, I think we just lost a wheel. Yeah, there are a bunch of more other bits right there. Oh, holy crap, we just lost an entire side armor piece and the game just crashed right there. Let's say, I think we'll go round 2 for this one, because, yeah, I think definitely there were more bigger pieces lost on our end, with us losing a wheel and a piece of side armor right there. Not sure what those other bits were, if they were part of the Apprentice, or if they were pieces of maybe Monsoon's forks or something. I couldn't tell exactly, but either way though, it was a pretty good fight to start it out. So I want a round 2 of this. So yeah, the Apprentice is definitely harder to drive, especially while upside down. But oh, whoa, we just did some weapon damage right there. Oh man, how the tables have turned from round 1. Monsoon had us on the ropes for the beginning of that one. We just took out that entire weapon within a couple of shots right there. And I think that was a control board KO right there that crashed the game, but oh, good way to end this. And yeah, the Apprentice definitely still pretty powerful, and as long as it's not upside down, where it seemed to be less effective, and it was definitely still prone to damage, which it was in the previous version too, but we're going to call it for that video. So once again, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Be sure to be here for part 2. We're going to get to play with the other 10 Bugglebots, where I have 10 fun matchups planned for that one. So once again, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.